The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. Mhc on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Good evening, Martinsville and Henry County. Welcome to MHC On The Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the issues that impact Martinsville and Henry County. And tonight we're having a conversation. It's that Halloween season, and I had a chance to go out this weekend and watch Madea Boo or Boo Madea or whatever, and it's really funny, and I could do that. But then, coming up this weekend, we have a Trail of Terror.
We sure do.
And I've actually participated in this, but it was by the force of my daughter. But you guys, I know you've done some different things this year. But before we get into that, tell our audience who you are, and then we'll just go from there.
All right. My name is Christina Frick. I'm actually filling in for my mother, Lisa Frick, who is the brainchild behind this. She is with Bassett After Prom, and as you know, Bassett After Prom has worked tirelessly with this event this is the second year now, so it's fairly new, but we're working through kinks and working for bigger turnouts and have a successful year.
And it was actually really good last year.
Oh, yeah.
Because, it's a Trail of Terror, and the goal is to actually create terror.
Oh, yeah.
And
we do.
And you did a really good job, of that. And you mentioned that it's your second year.
Yep.
So from the feedback you got last year, what are some things that you all are doing differently this year?
Our main goal is just to expand. We have put together some new ideas. We're working on shrinking stuff down, focusing on what was most successful last year, and working for a bigger turnout to make Bassett After Prom more successful.
Okay, and I noticed that it's on Saturday this year. Last year, if I'm correct, it was on a Friday after a football game, maybe?
Yes. It also last year fell on Halloween, and on Halloween there are tons of things going on.
Absolutely.
This year we're going to make that more simple. We're going to do it on Saturday, not a lot of things going on that night. So hopefully we'll have more people come out.
Okay, and definitely, it's well worth $5. I mean, that's
yeah.
a very slim price
yeah.
for such an event, because I know if you go down to Greensboro, Woods of Terror, and I'm sure they do whatever they do, but it's $25, $30 or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is well worth $5.
Exactly.
And you're not just doing the Trail of Terror, you have some other things going on that night as well, correct?
Yes. We have SPCA coming out, as well as they'll be bringing some animals, but we're also going to have King's Kids rentals, so they're going to have some bounce houses, slides, things like that for younger children. And then we're also going to have a bungee trampoline. And I'm not sure if you've heard of that before, but it is a giant trampoline, and they hook you to a harness, and it literally catapults you into the air. Terrifying.
Bungee trampoline.
I'm not getting on it, but I know children will love it.
And that's, I'm assuming, a separate fee to do
Yes.
the bungee trampoline.
Actually, I believe it's all included.
Okay.
It's $5 to get in, and that event, it's going to cover everything.
Okay. Awesome. Well, bungee trampoline.
Bungee
I may have
trampoline.
to, come up and check it out. And I noticed that the trail opens at dusk, but you're going to open your gates at 6 o'clock.
Yep,
So you
and
can.
the haunted house will probably start around 7:30.
Okay, so you can do all those other things up until
Exactly.
dusk, and then. And also, Doug, if you'd put the flyer up on the screen, I see that this is an extreme haunted attraction intended for adults, not recommended for children 10 and under.
Exactly.
But when we see that, we also know that, like you mentioned, kids can still come out and do some of the other things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And we will have some other activities for the kids. Like I said, SPCA is going to bring some animals for the children to play with, etc. Things like that. And we're just trying to do a different spin on it this year, focusing more on the thrill of it.
Yeah. And it was, I noticed that you're going to be serving food.
We are. We're going to have some food and some door prizes, games, things like that. So we will have concessions, I believe hot dogs, pizza, chips, things like that.
Okay, so you all are just, doing it up big. And Doug, I want to show a video if we can. You know, I took my daughter and one of her friends last year, and I think this is hilarious. You know, she was 13 and, you know, all big and bad. I was afraid to go, but this is, you know, you can see her reaction on this video.
Oh my God. Dad, put your phone on. Somebody's right there.
Daddy's right there.
Daddy, for real. Somebody's right there. Put your phone on.
Hey, my phone
Dad.
is smarter than me. Which one I
Dad,
get
wait,
to
don't go
record
yet.
this?
Somebody's right there. Stop.
Record.
Oh my God. Dad, put your phone on. Somebody's right there.
Daddy's right there.
Daddy, for real. Somebody's right there. Put your phone on.
Hey.
Thank you for showing that, Doug. And, you know, and that was when we first started. I mean, we hadn't even got into the trail, and, you know, and it was, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would go. You know, I took her and her friend, and they were afraid to go. So I finally said, okay, if I go, will y'all go? So we went, and it was scary because I've never done anything like that because that's just not me.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if you've had a chance to actually go through the trail.
I did, and I was terrified. I was like, oh, I work here, don't scare me.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
So who are these people that actually are your characters and, you know, to get out into costume and do these things?
Yeah, they are all students and volunteers. This is completely students. So we actually allowed all of the students to gather ideas and let us know what characters they thought we should do, what kind of scenes, props, etc. And that's how we built the entire trail. So this is all props go to the students.
And do you guys, I guess you get out and practice each individual section? Or?
Yeah, we do the day of. We do have some skits, and the kids sort of mingle together on their own if they're going to be in the same area. But right now, I think we're working on the costumes and getting everything together. We have most of the skits already worked up, but it's going to be scary.
And people are jumping out and jumping over and jumping under.
Oh, yeah. And terrifying you.
Yeah. Now, will the trail be much different from last year's trail? Or?
The trail's going to be very different in a sense. I know last year you went, we sort of had things at the main football field, and then we drove four-wheelers up to the trail. This year we're going to stay on the practice field, so it's going to be closer. All of our blow-ups, slides, bounce houses, etc., everything's going to be right there in one central location.
That's a good idea.
And then we're going to have the four-wheelers again to ride the groups to the entrance of the woods. And I think the woods are going to stretch out a little bit longer, and we're going to have some different scenes.
Which the scariest part.
Which is worse.
Yeah, which the scariest part may actually be getting on that four-wheeler because it's like when you go to an amusement park and, you know, once you start hearing the thing just, you know, clinking up, you know you can't get off. You have to finish the trail. Yeah, it's too late now, and you've paid that $5, and you know that's kind of where we were last year. Like I said, my daughter was spooked, but you couldn't turn around.
Too late now. You have to do it.
And once you get out into the woods, I mean, there is no turning around because you have to, you know, finish the course. Yeah. Anything else that you want to mention to our audience before we go on break about Saturday's event?
We're just really excited for the turnout for this Saturday. Please keep in mind that all proceeds do go to the after prom for Bassett High School, and you know they've worked tirelessly for months and months and months to get this event together and form ideas, and all of this is to support our children at Bassett High School for the after prom, keeping them out of trouble, safe in one place on prom night. These efforts don't go unnoticed.
Absolutely. And I also want to make sure we mention, you know, because people may want to see this flyer or get more information. Where can they go to actually, you know, get this information?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. The Facebook page is Bassett High School After Prom. Yeah, that's where we're going to have it, and you'll see huge Trail of Terror posters. We also have hard copies that we're going to place at big organizations like Nelson dealerships. BTW 21 is going to have some flyers, things like that. We'll have them on Facebook. Just all around, hopefully we'll catch everybody's eye. Okay, awesome. Well, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably make it back up. But Martinsville, Henry County, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk more with Christina Frick about the Trail of Terror. And we're also going to talk about the Bassett After Prom Committee and some of the things that they do.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Hi, I'm Rodney Billings with your Neighborhood Network, inviting you and your family to come by BTW 21 at 2670 Virginia Avenue for Family Fun Night.
The Community Fellowship is partnered with BTW once again for the Fall Family Fun Night that we're having on October the 31st. We're going to have free hot dogs and popcorn and candy, as well as a cruise in. Come be a part of it.
So come on by the Neighborhood Network for Family Fun Night, October the 31st from 6 until 9. Special thanks to all of our gold sponsors.
Bassett Physical Therapy specializes in sports medicine, physical, occupational, pediatric, and aquatic therapies. Our professional staff is ready to help you today.
Does that feel okay?
Bassett PT has changed my life, and they can change yours too.
Bassett Physical Therapy is located in the heart of Stanleytown within minutes of Bassett, Collinsville, Fieldale, and Martinsville. It's worth the drive for quality care. Bassett Physical Therapy, changing lives one person at a time.
You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
I am Autos by Nelson.
I am Autos by Nelson.
I am Autos by Nelson.
I'm Autos by Nelson.
I am 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 Autos by Nelson.
Over 400 employees serving Martinsville and Henry County over 40 years.
We are Autos by Nelson.
Sign up for pharmacy text alerts today. It's a simple, easy way to refill your prescription. Simply go online and register at www.refillrx.com or download the app to your smartphone. Getting your prescriptions just got easier at Family Pharmacy in Stanleytown, serving our community since 1996.
Welcome to TJ's Pets and Aquatics, where you can find all your low price, good high quality dog food and all kinds of animal food. Please come out and check us out at 2424 Greensboro Road, Martinsville, Virginia. Our phone number is 276-336-3024. We also have delivery service for those that can't get out to see us. Please check us out on Facebook, TJ's Pets and Aquatics, or just visit us in the store, 2424 Greensboro Road, Martinsville, Virginia.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Welcome back, Martinsville and Henry County. I'm here tonight with Miss Christina Frick, and we're talking about the Trail of Terror, which, as I've said earlier, it's an event I actually went to last year. It's well worth the money. It's only $5, but I want you to just kind of recap with our audience all of the pertinent information.
Yeah.
And then we'll just, continue from there.
Alrighty, so the Trail of Terror is going to be this Saturday, October 29th, at Bassett High School. All the proceeds are going to go to Bassett After Prom. Admission is only $5, which in retrospect is very low cost when you're
Absolutely.
thinking of other haunted houses and how far you have to travel. Please keep in mind that if you do have small children, we don't recommend 10 and under, but we do have activities before the trail opens for them to take part in, like King's Kids Rentals. We'll have bounce houses, slides, things like that, concessions. We will also have a giant trampoline bungee that children can jump on, which is terrifying. I will not be partaking in that. SPCA will be attending. We will have donations going to them on site. We will also have some animals there for the children to play with and see, things of that nature. We do have group rates available. Just keep that in mind.
And in order to get those group rates, what would someone have to do?
Yeah, so if you want group rates, say you want to bring your church, big family, bunch of friends, things like that, just contact us on our Bassett After Prom Facebook page and we will give you a discount. It depends on how many people you have, but you could probably get tickets as low as $2 a piece. So just message us on there and we'll see what we can do.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. That sounds real good. And I know one question that's probably going to come up, you know, I have a 8-year-old now. Wow,
Yeah.
she just turned 8 a couple days ago, and I better not call her 7 on air because I'll have to, you know, go home
You
and
have to
deal with
answer
that.
for that.
Absolutely. But let's say that I did bring her,
Yeah.
and I wanted to go out onto the trail. Would there be any type of
Supervision.
child care services?
Yeah, we do have supervision there. We have a bunch of volunteers that have been background checked by Henry County Public Schools. Everybody there has to have a background check, so your children are in safe hands. King's Kids Rentals will be there, as well as a bunch of other activities on the practice field, so they will be nearby.
Okay. King's Kids, Bassett After Prom. Is there anybody else who's sponsoring or financially supporting this endeavor?
We do have a lot of sponsors right now, but we are very, very thankful for people like Memory Lane Photography Photo Booth. They have been a great help to us, and they will also be there with a small photo booth for the children to take scary pictures, funny pictures, things of that nature. We're also very excited for the SPCA to be there. Kids love animals, and they're gonna enjoy that. So we're very thankful for those people.
Okay, well, great. And, you know, we've talked about the Trail of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about the purpose, the mission, you know, because I've witnessed and I've seen the Bassett After Prom committee, and I've worked in several schools, and I would say that it is the most dynamic after prom committee that I have ever been involved with. And I mean, it's a show in itself.
Oh yeah.
So you're not just, you know, coming out and having fun, but you're contributing to a great cause.
Yeah.
So talk about the Bassett After Prom committee.
Yeah. So Bassett After Prom committee. First of all, we have a great committee. They're very strong in what they do, and they plan tirelessly to make sure that our kids have a safe, drug-free, alcohol-free place that they can go after the prom, coming up in April of 2017. So all of the funds that we do for all of our events, whether it be donkey basketball, Trail of Terror, anything of that nature sponsored by After Prom, is just so our kids at Bassett High School can stay safe during prom. We work tirelessly to make sure that they have a safe place to go to where they can hang out with their friends and have fun, giveaways, things like that.
And it's not just giveaways. You know, you think about giveaways, pencils, pens, and markers, but I mean, talk about some of the prizes that have, because you were a student at Bassett. What are some of the prizes that, you know, you remember that were given away, or that you know that, you know, on a yearly basis are given away?
Yeah, so during After Prom, we have some big sponsors like Nelson, Quick Lube, things of that nature, and they donate big ticket items such as gift cards and cash prizes of up to $500. We give away usually about 4 or 5 TVs. We also have some smaller cash prizes, $50, $100. Some years we even give away as much as a car if a dealership will permit that. So, you know, we work very hard to not only put this stuff together, but get these businesses to think about our children and donate these big prizes to keep our kids entertained.
And we know that, you know, prom is just a night where a lot of kids just tend to They go, they have fun, but
Yeah.
if they have nowhere to go afterwards,
Exactly.
they seem to, and many times abuse, take advantage of, get involved in some things they shouldn't get involved in. And that's the goal of the after prom committee, is to offer those students. And what are your hours for that after prom?
Yeah, so as soon as prom ends, usually around 12 o'clock, that's when after prom will start. The doors will open, and they usually close around 4:30 in the morning. So it knocks out the entire night. By the time your kids are done, they are ready to go home. And these kids cannot leave unless they call their parents. So it gives them a safe zone. You know where they're at. You know what they're doing. And if they come in, they're going to stay for the entire time. Everybody wants to stick around for those door prizes.
And any kid who signed up for after prom who doesn't show up, their parents are immediately contacted.
Exactly. Yep, they are notified. All parents are, they know that the Bassett After Prom's main goal is to keep their children safe. We love being able to work with the parents and make sure they know where their kid is at. If they are on the roster, they must be there, and if they aren't there, we will contact them.
And also that they have to be there by a certain time, so it's not like prom ends at 12 and then they can show up at 1:30.
Exactly, yeah. So prom ends around 12:30. They have to be there by 1 a.m.
Yeah, well, good. And all right, I'm going to give you a chance to do a commercial.
Yeah.
I want you to sell, first of all, I want you to sell the Trail of Terror to our audience. I want you to look directly into that camera, and I want you to sell the Trail of Terror so that everybody in Martinsville and Henry County will show up with their church groups, their youth groups, their friends. Kids will come on from college to go through the Trail of Tears. Trail of Terror, here we go.
Alrighty, so the Trail of Terror is this Saturday, October 29th. It is only $5 to visit the Trail of Terror. Bassett After Prom is presenting this event. Gates open at 6 o'clock, and the trail will start around dusk, 7 to 7:30 p.m. So there's going to be games, food, entertainment, and other ghoulish activities. Admission is only $5. Please keep in mind that we do special group ratings. Please just contact us on our Bassett After Prom Facebook page, and we will be willing to work with you on prices.
Awesome. That's a good sale. And now I want you, because anything like the after prom committee, you have to have volunteers.
Oh, yeah.
And fortunately, at Bassett After Prom Committee, you do have several volunteers, but you could always use more because it really does take a small army to run that after prom. Now I want you to encourage people to come out and volunteer for the Bassett After Prom Committee.
Yeah, of course. My mother actually is not a parent to anybody at Bassett High School anymore, but she did feel that this committee was very important to her, and keeping children safe was very important to her. So all parents are welcome. Please come out. Just give us a call. Contact us on the Facebook page if you like. Just let us know if you'd like to help out. We could use all the help. I was a former student. I know how important this is, especially to parents. So if you're interested, please just contact us on our Facebook page. Give Bassett High School a ring. They'll give you contact. We're looking for all the help we can get.
And it's one of those things where your level of commitment doesn't have to be the same as everybody else's. But if you can give an hour, if you can give 2 hours, if you can, maybe you have some connections.
Exactly, if you have any connections with any donations, if you're able to commit maybe an hour to help us decorate for after prom, anything helps.
Awesome. And so definitely come out, support the Trail of Terror this weekend. But we're going to get off of that. Let's talk a little bit about Miss Christina Frick. I want you to talk a little bit about what you're doing these days now that you've finished high school and in the real world.
Yeah, high school was very, very strenuous, but I am so grateful, especially for teachers and principals like Mr. Dillard himself, that built into our brains how important it was to study. And I work now as advertising manager for a dealership called Nelson Automotive Group. And aside from that, I have taken up in a passion called Emergency Medical Services with Fieldale Collinsville Rescue Squad. I am an EMT now, and that is something I'm very passionate about. So other than Bassett After Prom, I'm just trying to help the community and doing what I can.
Awesome. So you're actually, I know Mom does a lot with the After Prom Committee, so I guess she's recruited you. And are you kind of the president, heir to the presidency at some point?
No. No, I cannot take away her crown. She is adamant about that. Definitely the brains behind all of this. from the flyers to the organizing to the pushing volunteers. That is all her. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here tonight, though.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're here, but I'm a little disappointed. I was looking forward to it. I was hoping both of you could come out, but I was looking forward to speaking to her because she, she has such an energy. And,
she does.
Man, when she starts on this stuff right here, she
is relentless.
Yeah, she'll work circles around people, and when she's committed, and she's going to make sure it happens, and it happens the way she wanted it to happen. And she's been doing it and Doug's in the back laughing, but she's been doing this for several years.
Yeah.
Because I know in 2011 she was doing it, and I guess you finished school in what? 2013. So 3 years later, technically 4 years going into the next school year.
Yeah.
I mean, next semester.
Still at it.
She's still at it. Like you said, she doesn't have any kids in the school system, so it's a love and a passion.
Oh yeah.
And she's connected with Roanoke as well.
She is.
Don't they help with maybe giving away a car or?
Yeah, we do have a dealership in Roanoke that is helping us with the car giveaway and things like that. So hopefully we will have that this year. We're still working on sponsorships. If you know of any businesses who are interested in helping us, even with small donations for after prom, anything to keep our kids interactive and focused and wow, this is exciting, I'll stick around for this. Anything helps.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Like I said, I know that my daughter's going to be asking to go to this, and I will have to get my courage up to actually do this Trail of Terror again this year. I did it last year, survived it, only because, as you saw in that video earlier, that I was laughing at her so much that it took, some of the fear out
away
of
from
it took some of the fear away from me, but I'm looking forward to it. Martinsville, Henry County definitely come out and support. And if there's anything that we can do to, help advertise, we definitely will. Appreciate you coming on tonight.
Thank you so much.
Martinsville, Henry County, have a great week. And next week we will not have a show because BTW 21 will have a Halloween festival right out front in the parking lot. So definitely come out, support. And Doug, I'm going to say that everything's free. Is that fair? Yeah, hot dogs and games and candy and all sorts of stuff. So definitely bring your kids out and support BTW 21 in their efforts on Monday night. Let's have a great week.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. Mhc on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Hi, I'm Rodney Billings with your Neighborhood Network, inviting you and your family to come by BTW 21 at 2670 Virginia Avenue for Family Fun Night.
The Community Fellowship is partnered with BTW once again for the Fall Family Fun Night that we're having on October the 31st. We're going to have free hot dogs and popcorn and candy as well as a cruise in. Come be a part of it.
So come on by the Neighborhood Network for Family Fun Night, October the 31st from 6 until 9. Special thanks to all of our gold sponsors.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
I really appreciated the patience and the time that Missy took with me and the flexibility into going to various houses, as well as being friendly and courteous and very professional.
I chose Marlene as Southern Virginia Properties, an excellent company, very professional. I wouldn't deal with anybody else.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ronald Bennett.
Hi, I'm Jordan Bailey.
Hello, my name is Stan Leggis.
And welcome to Family Pharmacy. We're located on 58 West outside of Danville at the Brownsville Station. Over the past 3 years, I'd like to thank you for your business and your support. And in the next years to come, we look forward to helping you and serving you in the future. Please stop by and let us take care of all your pharmacy needs, or you can give us a call at 434-685-1509.
My family and I and our staff would like to say thank you for the last 20 years of being able to serve you. If you're having any back problems, neck problems, headaches, we'd like to help you. I'm here Monday through Friday to serve you. Give our office a call. 632-3334. If you're ready to stop the pain, call Hill Chiropractic Center, 1141 Memorial Boulevard.